Neeraj Das, who's joining us. Again, someone who I have known for the last couple of years now. He has a very interesting background, and I would want Neeraj to, quickly share about briefly his journey so far. As what he's achieved, where did he study, what did he get into, what did he sell his company, and all of that. And then I have some quick questions for you. So Neeraj, over to you, my friend. Can you quickly tell about yourself?
I would love to introduce myself as one of the general partner for Seven Gate Ventures. So we are basically an early stage investors. Based on my experience, so I've been hustling with 6 startups till date and got really good exits from them. Yeah, that's what I can say in much.
Great, you're being very modest about your accomplishments, but I remember me and Neeraj were having a chat a couple of days ago with one of his startups. And I think, Neeraj, you have an eye for identifying very good talent. Yeah, and I love your tagline, which says investing in people for creating a better future, something like that, right?
Yeah, yes.
So I have a very direct question for you. If given a choice to invest, either with a skilled and qualified profile of people in traditional or conventional business with an illustrious qualification from Harvard like you or IM or IIT, would you invest in that type of a person? Or would you invest maybe in a founder who's a dropout in disruptive technology? Who would you choose and how?
Again, it depends. But again, education doesn't bulletproof a co-founder, right? So that's the first thing we have learned throughout my whole years of experiences. So if you take the classic example of let's say Jack Ma, and I believe everyone knows about Jack Ma. So Jack Ma just went to any great university. He got rejected from all the leading universities in the world, right? But at the end of the day, he survived. More about what experiences you gather throughout your whole journey of your life. That's what it counts. No matter where you're from, good university will give you a good connections. That's what I got. A lot of things I learned from going to the market, getting engaged with other people, getting things from the people like you and stuff. So these are the things you gather while you are on the go. So universities won't teach you that.
My question for you is that, you've had some exits, you've made some money fairly young, and you're representing a lot of the audience that is attending today's webinar. What are those 2 or 3 things that you think have worked for you in terms of your abilities or your capabilities, apart from, your qualification?
So I'm more like a cockroach. So I love to survive. It's more about how you survive, how you pivot, how you iterate things, and then how you take it forward. Every opportunity is every closed doors are basically opportunities. So you just need to bang it and then open it up.
Fantastic. So being agile, being flexible, looking at opportunities every day, even when you're walking down the road, I think that's how I look at you as an individual. Always open to ideas, suggestions. You and me were having a chat the other day of co-joining on this fund. Would you briefly want to talk about what you're doing in Singapore? What are you trying to create?
We're trying to create a 50 mil fund, which will be super sector agnostic. So we'll be pouring in funds to those opportunistic, really smart individuals who are into pre-series A to series A plus. Again, it will be sector agnostic, but again, we'll be getting our hands rid of B2Cs, which we think is not going to survive in this coming years. And again, our centric is when I was running Seven Gate Ventures, so which we understood that there's something which is very important for our LPs who are our investors is the exit-centric strategies. So this fund will be derived from the very moot point of the fund itself, which is exit-driven funds.
And I believe a lot of this money is going to come into India, although you're domiciling it in Singapore. A lot of this investment is going to be in India.
No, it will be a global fund, but we have partnered 30% for India.
I wish you all the best for that, and we'll be happy to join hands in whatever way that we can. Always impressed with you, Neeraj. Love your cockroach philosophy. A lot of people would be talking about the dinosaur philosophy, but they're extinct. It reminds me of that movie that we saw the other day.
The Parasite, yeah.
Exactly, you got me on that one. So fantastic, Neeraj. I really appreciate you being on today's call. Thank you so much for your support and for joining us in today's session. Thank you so much.
Thank you.